Salute and welcome to the Fighter Driver channel. I'm Gabriel Oliveira, the Fighter Driver, and today I'll be flying some realistic battles as Jad Bedrock's Wingman. Thank you, Jad, for being airborne with me. I'll bring you 3 battles I've flown with him, and my mission is primarily surviving and providing him support and cover as he is way more experienced than me on War Thunder. By the way, I'll leave the links for his channel on YouTube in this video's description, and it's also in my channel recommendations list. There's a lot of cool videos there, don't forget to check it out. We're both flying the F4u-4 Corsair in this first match. Jad will be flying the P51D5 during the last 2 ones while I keep the Corsair. But I've been flying some Air Force fighters as well, and will bring you some content related soon, be aware. So we have some bombers coming in with Tally, a bandit PI-61 2 o'clock level. They're coming for us, so work as a bait here, just flying below them and then turning into them right after the merge, trying to make them turn into me and give themselves to Jad and the other allies around. Risky, but it worked. An allied hit them and Jad got them finished. Bandit I-225 4 o'clock level. I'll keep moving, going up and trying to reposition not only to defend from them if necessary, but also the other bandits incoming. The allies splashed the bandit, but there are many of them flying around us right now, so we extend and run from the furball. I never feel comfortable flying that low, but now that's what we can do. I keep an eye on Jad to cover him and also react if he engages. Jad speeds up and takes on the Typhoon at my 1 o'clock low. I keep information on his left side stacked up so I can provide him some cover in case the bandits coming from behind us decide to come for boom and zoom passes against us. Bandit is splashed by the allies, so Jad turns to southeast to engage the other bandits coming after us. I'll turn into them too, but keep myself up trying to conserve some energy and position. But they are too many and so much higher than us. We're in clear disadvantage here, so he gives up and disengages, and so do I, always keeping myself stacked up in a cover position. The Yak-3 right above me, very high. I must keep an eye on that bandit in case they decide to dive for a boom and zoom pass against us, or even engage in a dogfight against us. We don't want to be caught by surprise. Jad engages the Typhoon at my 10 o'clock level. I'll come around this fight and keep an orbit for support. The Yak-3 ain't willing to give their position advantage away, so I can focus on supporting Jad now. Jad dives and disengages, trying to bring the Typhoon towards me. I'm in a position to engage the bandit as he presses, and that's what I do. I can't hit a blow on them, so I extend a bit and turn back into the fight, finding the Typhoon flying low, but they try to come back and take on me, which they can't as I'm above and have more energy, so I should just keep going up and try to make them come after me and lose even more energy. But what I do is turning back into them too early, and we end up in a one-circle fight descendant spiral. When I realize the mistake, I try to pitch up again and bring it to the vertical fight as the Typhoon goes down. Jet is right below us, just looking for an entry window, but the Typhoon hits the ground. I don't know if because any previous damage, compression, or no energy to recover from the dive. Anyway, I'll take it, splash Bandit by forcing the deck collision. Later on in the same battle, I'll engage a Bandit B-25 bomber, while Jet will break formation and look for any other opportunity targets. Bearcat will engage the bomber as well, and together will bring them down. Splash B-25. Now, I want to thank you all for the support you've been giving to the channel. Our community is growing every day. Right now we got 76 subs here on YouTube and 90 on Instagram, and we can grow even stronger, but that's your mission to accomplish. You're the best team I have to do it. All you gotta do is hitting the like button, sharing this video with your friends, leaving us your comment about the topics and events in this video, and subscribing to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. Fast and easy, you accomplish this mission and help us a lot by doing so. Come on, YouTube community. That way Instagram community will hit the meta of 100 followers before. You can make it different. Let's get to 100 subs here on YouTube first, shall we? Thanks a lot, guys. We really appreciate all of your support. And don't forget, if you want to fly with us, just join our server on Discord. The basics is already working and the community is already interacting and playing together there. So we're waiting for you. Links in the video's description, or you can use the QR codes on screen. Well, the first battle was a success. There were no bandits splashed indeed, but we both survived. Now the second battle is not gonna be so good. Let's take a look. We have a B-72 and a P-38 above us, very high, so we can do nothing here for now. Just keep them in sight in case they decide to take on us. Then we tell you KI-43 11 o'clock high, and that's something to be worried about. We turn east so we have room to run in case the KI-43 decides to dive for a booming zoom against us. The 782 is on my 6 o'clock, so as they are very fast I just turn in and they overshoot. Then I just turn back into them and they dive and disengage. Then the KI-43 comes for their attempt. I break right and down. If they want to get me, they will have to follow me on deck and cache their energy, which they don't do right now and just extend like the B-7. We keep on pursuit for a while, then Jad disengages and so do I. But he turns hard while I don't. I just make a larger circle trying to keep my energy. I'm still concerned about that KI-43. Jed is way ahead of me now, but lower and a bit more exposed to someone coming from above. He's used to it, but I'm not so much. I really don't feel so comfortable flying so low yet, and that KI-43 is still a concern to me. From my perspective, it seems that the Ki-43 is coming after Jad as they are in a shallow dive towards him, so being here may be helpful in case the Japanese fighter attacks. The thing is, I'm a bit distant now, so I'll keep one eye on Jad and the other one on bandits coming to take on us, including the Ki-43. Jad joins an ally and engages a Ki-61 very low. There's another ally dogfighting against a bandit, the F109 not far from them, and the Ki-43 is flowing toward them. So I start a shallow dive, keeping myself behind the Ki-43 and preparing for a boom and zoom pass against them, or to extend and engage the bandits fighting Jad. Now we can see there is an IL-8 engaged there as well, which isn't good. They're dangerous. They've got Jad 6 o'clock. I'm coming. Jad is down. I failed as his wingman, but we can learn a lesson here. I'll talk about it in a few seconds because I'm still up and have to deal with the situation here. I dive into them, but as we come closer to the merge, I just pitch up in a rope-a-dope-like move, trying to make them come after me and catch their energy. They don't fall for it, but now I have position and energy for a boom and zoom attack. I go for the Ki-43 first and hit them.
Is under attack. We must repel the attackers.
Then I extend a bit and climb, bringing it to an energy fight. I have to dodge some rounds there, but it works. Time to go for another boom and zoom pass. Splash IL-8. Now let's try to deal with the Ki-43, which tries to point the nose at me, but they have no energy for it. Then they try to bring me down the deck where they'll perform better, but I won't fall for it, just keep following the tactics. Just used too much rudder here, I could have killed myself. You can see what I noob I am, but I can recover from the spin and on the top, so again let's boom and zoom. Splash Ki-43. So there's a lesson we can learn from this event, but I'll ask Jester to talk for me. Please, Jester.
You never leave your wingman.
Sorry for it, Jad. I failed following you there. We could have been more effective if we stuck together. Or not, I'm still a noob. But as Maverick could learn in Top Gun, breaking information can be something dangerous, and that's why I'm bringing people to this community. These battles with Jad were only the first of many yet to come, with him and with the other fighter pilots joining us on Discord. So come you two and join us there. We're designing a program Top Gun and Red Flag like for us to learn, practice, develop tactics, and fly as a squad together. If you got interested, use the QR code on screen or the link in the description. You will be very welcome. Now, if you haven't watched the previous episodes of our Mission War Thunder, I'll recommend you to watch the full playlist so you can follow our entire journey from the beginning after watching this video. And if Simracing is your thing, you can also watch the Mission Gran Turismo playlist. Cards here on the top right corner and the links in this video's description. Final battle for today, I'll try to do a better job as a wingman this time. Oops, he's already there. I broke formation again. I must run and catch up with him, but he's flying right into the enemy formation. There are just too many of them. If I commit now, the chances of surviving it are far from good. Jad, I must say, you were a brave man, pal. He merges with a J-21 and I want to go there and help him, but I'm not so brave. Never ever leave your wingman, Jester said. I'm sorry, Jester. I'm sorry, Jad. I'm coming in. Jet runs towards me and brings the J-21 after him, so I'll engage. I try some head-on shots, ready to dodge if they shoot back, but they don't, and I keep my altitude, waiting for them to fall below me so I can make my move. We engage in a rolling scissors. I land a heavy blow on them and keep rolling, but they dive and try to disengage. Both Jet and I open fire on them again, but they're already gone. Just don't know it yet. Splash J-21, but there's a next speed 51 or a Mustang Mark 1 if you prefer coming head on, and here's the end for me. I dodge the head-on shots, but take too long to react as I misread their energy state. I make the mistake of trying to bring the fight to the vertical. Jet even tries to help me there, but it's too late. Splashed by the bandit. So there's still much to learn and improve, but we'll keep going. And soon we'll bring you some videos about my first fights flying the Air Force fighters. My heart is Navy's, but I have some love for the Air Force too. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you liked it, and if you did so, hit the like button, leave a comment and share this video with your friends who like War Thunder and aircombatsim, and also Gran Turismo 7 and Simracing. Also consider subscribing to the channel with the notifications bell activated so you'll receive the notifications every time there's a new video here on the channel. I appreciate you who followed me so far, salute, and I see you on the next mission.